The police arrest a donkey for participating in gambling, and a Democrat introduces a new bill that would prevent presidents from nuking hurricanes. And here's why men are pointing loaded guns at their penises. These are the weird stories for Thursday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast hosted by a comedian. I'm your host, Jonesy. So happy to be here. I got some weird stories from around the globe. Okay.
Hey, mainstream news! Listen to Weird AF News with Jonesy.
Yay! Police in Pakistan have arrested a donkey for being involved in gambling. In an unusual case, the police in Pakistan arrested a donkey for its involvement in a gambling race. The bizarre arrest started a laughter riot online, as you would expect, with the video of the animal tied outside the police station going completely viral. The incident was reported in Rahim Yar Khan City, located in Punjab province in eastern Pakistan. The local police apprehended 8 men for their alleged involvement in the donkey race, where they gambled about the outcomes. How bored are people in Pakistan? But, gambling on donkey races? I don't know. That's just, it's just, do they have the internet in Pakistan? I'd imagine they don't. What do I know? I'm just like, donkey races? What else are you doing over there, huh? Scrawling on the interior of caves? When the cops went to arrest those involved in the gambling, the donkey, too, found a mention in the police report. Oh, the poor donkey off to a life of crime. This is what you get for hanging out with a bunch of Pakistani rural miscreants. Miscreants? How did that word come out of me? I don't know. I used to read, guys. During the arrest, the cops also recovered 120,000 Pakistan rupees. Ooh, you rupees hoarders. From the suspect, from the donkey? From the suspect, claiming that the suspects were using the money to bet on this donkey race. Oh, they found money betting on the donkey race. Donkey races, come on. The suspects and the animal were arrested on the basis of Prevention of Gambling Ordinance in the Punjab province. They don't want gambling over there. Well, wait till you guys get the NFL and the NBA. You're going to be addicted. You're going to be playing fantasy football by the year 2030. Trust me. Talking to the media, the head of the police station said, the donkey has been arrested, as it has been named in the police report, along with other suspects. The donkey has currently been tied up outside the police station, as you see. I'm going to guess that's not what the Pakistani police chief sounds like, but I think I've been pushing the limits on my accents here, and I don't think I can do Pakistani. I'm not even going to try. Now, according to the media, they had to make a clarification that since the accused and the donkey have been arrested on the spot and both of them have been named in the police report, therefore none of them can be released. Not even the donkey? Oh, man, this poor donkey. Off to a donkey degenerate career. This is what you get for hanging out with humans. The poor donkey. I was just talking with somebody recently about, did you guys ever do this sort of gambling activity when you were kids? You all throw quarters against the wall and you try to be the closest to the wall, and then you take all the quarters that were thrown. Yeah, that's some crazy ass gambling I used to be into. We didn't have donkey races. We had quarters against the wall when I was a kid. I just watched the Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance, and I noticed that Michael Jordan played that game a lot with his security personnel. Did you guys watch that? It reminded me of my childhood, throwing quarters against the wall. Much different when Michael Jordan was doing it. I think he was like whipping out $100 bills as the as what the wager was. We were just going for the quarters back then. That's all we could afford. Not sure why I shared that anecdote. Maybe this is why I get bad reviews sometimes. Nobody cares about your life, bro. Just read the weird news and move on. Donkey gambling, yada, 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 Pakistan. Okay, next story. A new bill has been introduced to prevent presidents from nuking hurricanes. A House Democrat has introduced a bill that would ban presidents or other federal officials from using nuclear bombs in an attempt to alter weather patterns. First of all, I had no clue that you could send a nuclear bomb into a hurricane. I didn't know nuclear bombs could alter weather patterns. How does this work? How does this work? They just completely destroy the atmosphere so that there's no weather whatsoever. We went from a nice sunset to like a nuclear winter. That's how you altered the weather. You created a nuclear winter. Good job. Uh, so Representative Sylvia Garcia from Texas told the media in an interview that her bill was in response to a report last August that President Trump had inquired about using nuclear weapons against hurricanes. Oh, is this another thing that he did that I just had no idea? Does this guy do anything that's intelligent? I can't figure it out. The Climate Change and Hurricane Correlation and Strategy Act. You know, it's so sad that someone had to actually put this together. Our public resources were put towards creating this bill to be presented that doesn't allow the president to send a nuke up into a cloud to make it not rain or something. I mean, it's just ridiculous. What kind of world am I living in, man? Okay, the Climate Change and Hurricane Correlation and Strategy Act. All right, you can't nuke a hurricane, okay? This is what we're doing. You also can't fly planes into it. No firecrackers underneath it. This act would ban the president or other officials from using either a nuclear bomb or any other strategic weapon in order to alter weather patterns or address climate change. I don't know why you would use a nuclear bomb to address climate change. I don't understand. You're just going to make it worse. Does anybody know anything about weather and bombs? This is just the most strangest. The most strangest? That's good English, Jonesy. Yeah, I just don't get it. So like a tornado's coming toward you and you can just bomb it away? Is that how this works? This is new to me. I mean, if that's the case, why aren't we stopping any of these natural disasters that come, you know? Hurricane Katrina, why don't we just blow her up? You know? Because you probably can't. This probably doesn't work, is my guess. Does anybody know anything about weather science? Well, the lady that put this forward has another quote here. When I heard our president suggest that we needed to launch a nuclear weapon to disrupt a hurricane, my first thought was, that's a really dumb idea. When we did the research, we found that others have thought of this idea before. Who are these others? Hurricane experts have argued such a step would likely have little effect on a hurricane, actually. A National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration frequently asked questions page states that a hurricane releases energy comparable to a 10 megaton nuclear bomb once every 20 minutes. Current law would likely allow a president to take such a step, regardless of its wisdom or effectiveness, according to a professor of political science at Stanford. Oh, the scientist said, well, the professor said, it would be a stupid thing to do, but it would not be an illegal thing to do. The president does have the power to do such things. Oh, that's scary that the president could just nuclear bomb a cloud or a group of clouds or one of those swirling hurricane things. Swirling hurricane things. Yeah, guys, I'm a professional here. And we have a tropical storm coming off the coast of Florida. No more. And Florida is no more. Yay! You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man. U.S. gun owners are aiming their pistol at their genitals to settle a feud within the gun community. Ooh, the gun community's going at it. Are they shooting each other? What's going on here? No, they're posting memes. That's the way you go to war these days. You post a meme. Oh, yeah, I don't like your group. Here's a meme. Gun owners are putting their metal where their manhoods are in a bizarre trend that sees men courting danger in order to prove how well they can manage a gun. Those participating in this meme do so by pointing their guns at their genitals with the safety off, placing their finger over the trigger, and posting a photo of it on social media. And voila, just like that. This is proof that they are very, very manly. They don't need gun safety. Look at. That's pretty scary to point your gun at your junk, man. I'm just saying. Now, it was first assumed that these gun owners were doing this risky pose as a way of trolling progressives, but then Vice did a story on this fairly recently, and it turns out this meme comes out of the gun communities arguing with each other. Apparently, the gun community is split into two types: people that are crazy about safety, and then people think that safety's not something you should pat yourself on the back over. It's just really, they kind of poo-poo it. I don't know why. According to the Vice article, this trend, this meme of pointing your gun at your junk, started more than a year ago after fighting within the gun enthusiasts community. It eventually led to one faction trying to prove superior knowledge about gun safety over the other faction. As the Facebook page Gun Owners Who Hate Gun Owners explains, it's actually to upset people who think trigger discipline is important. Trigger discipline is important. Can you imagine? Last I checked, trigger discipline is important. Isn't trigger discipline important? It seems like it would be. This is a weapon that can take a life. Last I checked, trigger discipline, pretty important. But, while it's not unusual to see gun owners commending others for their gun safety knowledge online, using the safety catch, not pointing the gun at anything you don't want to shoot, and not putting the finger on the trigger until you actually want to shoot, it appears that this sort of safety vigilance has upset some of the other gun owners. The uninitiated zero in on dumb stuff like safety because it's their entire knowledge base. It's all about safety. It's the only thing they understand, these idiots. Okay. Congratulating people for keeping their finger in the right place is like congratulating somebody for not wrapping their seatbelt around their neck or not shitting their pants in public, man. Okay. I gave that guy a stupid accent because, not that it's a stupid accent. I made him sound stupid because that's a dumb thing to say. Gun owners in general, like, hello, do you not see what's happening in the culture? People are getting sick and tired of your stupid guns, man. They're like, not that they're stupid guns. People are getting a little bit, there's a war going on between people who want guns and people who don't want guns. All right. It would seem to me that anybody who's promoting gun safety is helping your cause to keep your gun, because they're showing people, hey, look, we want to let you know that we're super safe about our guns. We want to make everybody feel like, hey, don't take our guns away. Look, we know how to make them. We know how to operate them. We're very safe with them. That's promo that you need at this point, man. You're in a position now where your guns could be taken away. I mean, it is a possibility, man. People really are getting tired of the gun violence in the U.S. And you can see a situation. I don't know if you can. I mean, it's pretty far-fetched. But like what happened in Australia, let's just say it comes to that here. Well, meanwhile, you got people in your gun community showing that they're like all about safety. What is wrong with that, you dummies? That's just like good promo for you. It makes no sense to me that you would have this little war within the gun community. That just shows you how unreasonable some gun owners are. It's just really, it scares me. It scares me that so many people that own guns have no brain whatsoever. And that's what's frightening. And that's part of the problem. And I know I got listeners all over the country, and I know some of you own guns. So please call the show and tell me what you think about this. I'd love to hear from somebody who's, into gun rights and et cetera, et cetera. 646-450-2012. Call the show. And send me a picture of you pointing your gun at your junk. I'm kidding. I don't want a picture of you pointing your gun at your junk. Okay, disclaimer. Weird AF News does not condone you pointing your gun at your junk. Okay? These are jokes. That meme is insane. If you like podcasts, check out Spotify. You can listen to all your favorite artists and podcasts in one place for free. You don't even need a premium account. Spotify has a huge selection of podcasts on every topic, including this one that you're listening to right now. And you can easily share what you're listening to with friends on Instagram as well. So download the Spotify app, search for your favorite podcast, and also make sure to follow Weird AF News and never miss an episode. Yes, download Spotify and make your life easier. I just tried to make donkey sounds. Like, I practiced a bunch of donkey sounds before I did the intro because I wanted to begin it by doing donkey sounds. and I just really can't make a donkey sound. It's just so sad. And you know what's even worse? You know, my roommate can hear me probably in a closet trying, like I'm in my bedroom trying to make donkey sounds. So she's probably like, what the hell is going on over there? Who am I living with? What kind of freak is this guy? I'm hearing different weird accents coming out of there. Nah, this is embarrassing. I do it all for you guys, though. I do it all for you. It's all for you. I'm a Janet Jackson, everybody. Oh, what happened to her? What a queen. What a queen. I hope you're doing well. I want to thank everybody who reached out, called the show, sent me some emails, sent me the love. Where is the love? Join the Patreon. Check it out anyways. I uploaded a video of me showing you my closet where I'm recording, a.k.a. Weird AF News Studios. This is the place where it all goes down, where terrible donkey noises are attempted. Yeah, Indian accents and other ludicrous behaviors, antics, shenanigans, tomfoolery, some might say. Yeah, join the Patreon. Patreon.com/WeirdAFNews. That's where you join. Give Jonesy a couple bucks, man. Get me out of the closet. It's hot in here, all right? It's hot. I'd love to have a studio at some point. That way I don't have to, have somebody listen to me through a wall, make donkey noises in a closet like a freak. What am I, a freak? All right? Trying to be a professional here, okay? What else? I'm so hot that I'm losing my mind here. It's so hot in Los Angeles. Is it hot where you are? Tell me. Call me up. Hit me up on the gram, yo. @FunnyJones on Instagram. @FunnyJones on Twitter. Comedian Jonesy on the Facebook. I have a Facebook page for Weird AF News, by the way. It's weird. It's facebook.com/WeirdAFNews. Yes, the Weird AF News, We're making things happen. Building a website. Yep, putting some money into that. Trying to do it, guys. Trying to be a grown-ass professional adult. Yeah, the other good thing to tell you is that tomorrow is Friday, which is Florida Fridays. You guys know what's up. Send me Florida articles if you have any. I'm down for Florida Friday, as always. Best day of the week. Lead you right into the weekend with the weirdest stories out of Florida this week. I've already taken a sneak peek, too. There's going to be some good ones. I love you. Freaking love you.